Positive behavior intervention and support.
Hello, classmates. My name is Maria Manso, and today our team will be talking about positive behavior intervention support. This is a practice that started in 1990s. It's a framework aimed at improving students' behavior and creating a positive school environment. It is based on principles of behavioral psychology and is focused on proactive strategies. The goal is to focus on positive reinforcement and preventing undesirable behavior by creating a set of ideas and tools used in schools to improve students' behavior, creating a preventive strategies to address potential triggers, to challenge behaviors with a clear foundation of expectations, consistency reinforcement with praise and rewards. This is a tier framework. In the green area, we have universal primary prevention, and it's established a foundation for students and proactive support with an 80% of students to experience successfully. This is for all students collaborating with families, educators to define a positive school program. On the yellow area, we have targeted secondary prevention. In addition to Tier 1, students receive added layer of support to specific needs. On an average, about 10 to 15% of the students will need Tier 2 support, more focused than Tier 1, but less intensive than Tier 3. It's increased adult support and supervision, increased access to academic support, and increases school and family communication. And the third area is the red area. We have intensive and individualized. At most schools and programs, small numbers from 1 to 5% of the students for whom Tier 1 and 2 have not been sufficient to experience success. More intensive, individualized support to improve outcomes. And as you can see on the slide number 2, I showing different proactive approach to improve the school safety, promotes positive behaviors, prevent misbehaviors, and reinforce appropriate behaviors. These are some of the charts that other schools utilize. And now my classmate will share more information.
Let's talk about the steps to put PBIS into action in schools. First, schools need to make a PBIS team. This team should have teachers, principals, and other staff members. They will work together to start a plan to keep an eye on activities, and this teamwork makes sure that everyone is working together to bring PBIS into the school. Next, behavior rules should be taught. This means picking key behaviors like being respectful, responsible, and safe. The school will need a system to reward good behavior. This should be giving out tickets, points, or other rewards to students who follow these rules. Giving out these tickets or rewards regularly will help encourage students to keep doing the right thing. Schools also need to collect data on students' behavior. This means keeping track of what behavior they see and using this information to find patterns and areas where they can do better. This will help to make sure that the strategies are working. Lastly, it's important to train all staff on PBIS. Everyone needs to know how to be supportive on positive behavior. This training should happen regularly to make sure that they're doing their best to help students behave well. By following these steps, schools can create a positive school environment where all students can do well both academically and socially.
This is Jeff. For school specific implementation, I chose Madera Unified's Berinda Elementary, the home of the Broncos. A PBAS team was established and tasked with identifying core values and expected positive behaviors that were clear and specific. Berinda's 3Bs were created. The core values are be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. This behavior matrix identifies those specific behaviors expected by the Berinda community in the different settings, for example, cafeteria, bathrooms, recess, etc. These are some examples of the signage throughout the campus. So, how is it practiced? Reinforcement tickets were created. The blue tickets, called drops, promote the message of being a bucket filler. Each teacher has a bucket with their name on it in the cafeteria. When the entire class is observed following a core value, they get a drop in the bucket. Classes at the end of the month with the most drops earn a class treat. The green tickets, called Bronco Bucks, are awarded to individual students for 3Bs recognition. The bucks can be used twice monthly at the student store. White tickets, called shoutouts, are given in class by the teacher to recognize the student's hard work and effort. One copy is sent to the office for a morning announcement shout out for the student. Another copy is sent home to share with the family. The yellow tickets, Bronco Stars, recognize students who are observed going above and beyond. 2 times per month, those students are entered into a raffle. For best practices, the staff are encouraged to follow the 2-2-2 rule: 2 drops per day, 2 shoutouts per week, and 2 Bronco Stars per week.
Positive behavior interventions and supports were initiated as a way for our school systems to create a positive space for students to learn academically and grow socially. The intentions were to promote positive behavior while preventing behavior issues, supporting student success, reducing discipline incidents, promoting fairness and diversity, and collaborating with admin, staff, students, teachers, and families with this implementation. Digging a little deeper into our schools here in Fresno Unified, you'll see things posted on their websites about their code of conduct, certain practices that align perfectly with the PBIS programs we're discussing. If you look at Ainsworth's website, you'll see that they have their Panther Pride declaration up on their website, which states preparation, be on time, responsibility, be your best, integrity, be honest, and make good choices, dedication, stick with it, and effort, never give up and do your best. On the Almost website, they posted a short video about the 3Bs, which are their expectations for their students, stating be respectful, be responsible, and be your best. And then on Viking's website, they have the Warrior Promise, which highlights promises to respect everyone and everything around me, speak kindly to others, and many other great promises. My point here is that the schools can try to model and push positive behavior intervention strategies all day, every day, but we still see a gap. The gap we're seeing is the lack of support from parents and families with our students. I've seen parents come in and say that they know their students' intentions weren't bad, or some of them even support the bad behavior. So our students really aren't having any reason to try to show their good behavior if they feel like their parents back up the bad behavior.
So, PBIS and Piaget. Let's make some connections between these two, shall we? Prolific theorist John Piaget created the theory of constructivism, which explains that we are the product of the experiences that help form us as individuals. His theory explains that we learn by constructing knowledge in our minds based on the experiences and interactions with our environment, both positive and negative. By engaging in our world, interacting with our environments, and socializing with others, we create knowledge. We have an active role in our learning experiences, constantly absorbing new knowledge and building upon old. Now, let's take a look at PBIS, which is a framework intended to support students' behavioral, academic, social, emotional, and mental health. Focusing on prevention rather than punishment, PBIS strives to build a warm, welcoming learning community. A more positive school climate is built by encouraging positive student behavior and preventing negative behavior. So now, how do these two worlds of theory and framework collide? They mesh quite well, actually. PBIS is focused on delivering a positive, predictable, equitable, and safe learning environment where everyone thrives. This framework aims to transform the learning experience within the schools that implement it into something that is safe, equitable, and perfect for fostering a variety of diverse, enriching experiences for our learners to construct their new knowledge from. The learning environment PBIS strives to create is intended to provide students with the opportunities to build upon their repertoire of knowledge as they are somewhere where they are respected, valued, and kept safe as individuals. Knowledge is like a never ending staircase, always traveling upward with no sign of stopping. Not now, not any time. Piaget explains that learners need to be active in their learning and that their knowledge is a sum of their experiences in the world. PBIS intends to create the optimal environment for students to be active agents in their learning so that they can receive the educational experience that they deserve. So, what is the result of learners under the PBIS framework with the consideration of Piaget's theory in mind? We see learners who are happy, engaged, and ready to take on the world as they continue to build upon their knowledge through active yet safe learning experiences that are fostered by the PBIS framework.
For positive behavior intervention support, a program that I plan to use in my teaching practice would be some sort of rewarding system, so rewarding good behavior and good effort. Um, a specific example that I plan to use in my teaching will be something like the picture to the left. All the students, they come in and they're ready to learn, so everybody starts in the green in the middle. As the day progresses, if the student is showing good effort and good behavior, the teacher can allow the students to take the clip and go up a step to the next color. Once they reach the very top, which is the outstanding red color, they get some sort of reward from their treasure box, which they can get toys or miscellaneous items, or even to the extent of getting some sort of party, like a pizza party or ice cream party. For students that come in and they're not having a really good day, or they're just misbehaving, the teacher will have them go down a step. And once they reach the very bottom, they will have to contact their parents, and they will have to sit with the teacher and the parent, and they will try to come up with a solution to why the student is acting up in class and what they can do to help support the students so that the behavior wouldn't become an issue in the classroom. Another system that I've seen implemented would be using like a fake money system, to where the teacher would give students fake money, and they can use that money to purchase miscellaneous stuff, like toys or miscellaneous items, or for the older students, I've even seen them use it for like a homework pass. So those are some of the examples that I've seen used in class.